channel. I'm your host Mohsin Ali and you are watching Global School News. Today's detailed report on a very important and powerful event in the world. Before before we begin, please subscribe to Global School News and press the bell icon so you never miss any important international updates. Today's topic. Today's topic is the NATO summit in the Hague, where world leaders, including Donald Trump and Mark Rutte, have gathered to talk about military spending, security, and the war in Ukraine. This is a major movement that could change the direction of global defense policy. So now let's begin our analysis in a very simple way on what really happened at this summit and what it means for the world. Leaders from across the NATO alliance arrived in The Hague for what is being called a historic summit. German Chancellor said that the main goal of this summit is to secure peace in Europe for future generations. This is the first NATO summit attended by US President Donald Trump since 2019, and it carries a lot of importance. At this summit, all 32 NATO countries are planning to agree to spend 5% of their national output on defense and other related infrastructure. Before the summit started, NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte sent a personal message to Donald Trump. In this message, Rutte praised Trump for his strong role in the NATO alliance and especially for his actions in Iran. Rutte said Trump was flying into another big success in the Hague and congratulated him for getting all NATO countries to agree on the 5% spending goal. He also called Trump military's decisions in Iran extraordinary and said they made the world safer. Trump posted this private message on social media, but Wood later said there was nothing in the message that needed to stay secret. Western leaders are always careful about how they deal with Trump because he is known for being unpredictable in diplomacy. The NATO summit has been shortened to fit Trump's schedule. Mark Rutte told European leaders to stop worrying about whether the US will stay committed to NATO. He said America is fully committed, but it expects other countries to also spend more on defense and help Ukraine. Rutte said that the European and Canada have already promised over $35 billion to support Ukraine this financial year. This situation in Ukraine is still very serious. Just on Tuesday, 19 people were killed by Russian attack. Ukraine said missile hit the city and the nearby town of Samal, killing 17 people and hurting 160 more. A missile also hit a school and even a passenger train. 18 children were injured and several are killed. Earlier on the same day, 3 more people died in another missile strike in the city of Sumy, including a child. Ukrainian President Zelensky has also reached the Hague. He is expected to meet Donald Trump privately during the summit. Germany is planning to increase its military spending and has promised to reach 3.5% of its GDP by 2019. The German parliament has approved a budget that will raise defense spending from 62 billion euros in 2025 to 152 billion euros by 2029. Some of this money will come from loans and special funds. German Chancellor Merz made it very clear that this is not being done to please the US, but because Russia is directly threatening the freedom and safety of all European and NATO countries. During the summit, Musk will also meet UK Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer and French President to discuss these urgent matters. Mark Rutte has spent the last 9 months trying to get NATO members to agree to this 5% target. When Trump first proposed it in January, most leaders throughout it was impossible because the current NATO guideline was just 2%. The summit started with a dinner hosted by the Dutch King. There will be a short working session and a 5-paragraph statement will be released at the end. Out of the 5%, 3.5% will go to core defense needed, and the other 1.5% will be used for broader defense related spending like cybersecurity and infrastructure. But even reaching 3.5% will be hard for most NATO countries. Out of 32 member states, 27 are still spending under 3%. Some are even below 2%, which was the target agreed in 2014. UK Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer has said the UK will meet the 5% goal by 2035. He said the global is going through very uncertain times and the UK must move fast and with a very clear plan to protect its interests. The UK says it will spend 2.5% on core defense in 2 years and 1.5% on related areas. But not all countries agree. Spain is at the bottom with spending below 1.3%. Prime Minister has said that increasing defense spending that much is not realistic or wise. It would also be very unpopular in Spain, especially among his left wing partners in government. His government is already facing political pressure at home. On Sunday, on Sunday, Sanchez claimed that Spain had secured a deal to be excused from the 5% target. But Wood quickly rejected this idea and said that Spain will have to reach 3.5% just like everyone else. Belgium and Slovakia also started asking for special treatment. This weakens the idea that NATO is fully united. Belgium foreign minister said their diplomats have been working hard to get more flexibility in how to reach the goal. Belgium is also spending only around 1.3% and want to decide for themselves when to increase it. Even with all these complaints, it looks like all 32 NATO countries will officially agree to the new pledge. But that doesn't mean it will be easy to achieve. As leaders and delegations were arriving in the Hague, train services from airport were badly disrupted because of a fire that damaged communications cables. Dutch Security Minister David Van said that they cannot rule out sabotage. He said it might be an activist group or maybe even a foreign country trying to cause trouble. He said their main focus right now is to repair the cables and restore normal travel service. This NATO summit shows that world leaders are trying to prepare for a dangerous future. With rising threats from Russia and growing uncertainty around the world, countries are being asked to spend much more money to protect their people. This is a major shift from the past and it could change how Europe and North America work together. For many years, leaders are talking Trump's demands seriously, and Mark Rutte is trying to make sure the whole alliance move forward with unity and strength. The next few years will show if these promises real, become real action, or if countries fall back into old habits. This was the full deep coverage of the NATO summit. From Global Scope News, I am Mohsin Ali and I thank you for staying with me till the end. Please subscribe to Global Scope News and support this channel so we can keep bringing you the most powerful and honest updates from around the world. Today's topic was very important and full of serious global matters. stay connected, and stay aware, and stay safe. We will meet again with another big story very soon. Take care of yourself